Good morning, Tahmina Khan is here in TKMaths is fun. In today's video, we will see a question on complex number, which is a part of the syllabus of A-level mathematics. Code is 9709, paper 3. So one root is given to you and you can see it. It is a complex root and the equation is also given to you. Question is saying find the other roots. So if I know one root which is complex, what is the other root? At least one root so I can easily find out. When question is saying other root and it is the equation with power 4, now you see you may have 4 roots different. You may have, let me explain it to you. You may have roots like this, 4 distinct root. This is the shape of the curve of quadratic equation. You may have it like this. It means complex root and real roots. You may have the curve like this. It means none of the root is on the x-axis, so all complex root. Or you may have thing like this, 2 same roots and 2 real roots. Now here, this was just the understanding of the type of the roots in the quadratic you can get. One root is here complex, which means the curve is above the x-axis at this point. Okay. Now this type of root we only get if from the quadratic equation you have discriminant negative. Agreed? So because of this plus minus sign, if one root has plus sign, it is understood the other root will have negative sign. So automatically I got 2 roots of this equation, right? Let's see what are the roots other than these. So the technique is, now the basic concept, if you know the roots, from the roots you can get the factors. Agreed? So these 2 roots I will put equals to z. And then I will find the factors from here. Helping you to recall with the help of coordinate geometry. If you have roots like this, from the roots you can make factors. And when you expand them, you get the quadratic equation. Same procedure we will do here. I will change them into factors. So everything I brought to the left hand side. Now, after that, I will multiply each one of this by all the other terms in the other bracket. So z will multiply by all of them. I will get this. Then plus 1, which is blue in color, will multiply by these 3 terms. I will get this. This is simple expansion. So that's why I'm not doing it here, just letting you know. And then I will multiply by green, root 2 minus 1, I will get this. So I have shown you here with different colors that how they are cancelling out, which are same terms but with opposite sign. So after that, adding or subtracting the like terms, you know that root square equals to minus 1. You can see here. So it will become plus 2. Right? So now you got the quadratic equation. So your question was, you have to find the roots of this. So what is the technique you will apply? Either you can apply here different method, but let's do it here, long division method. Okay, so this I have not done in advance so that I can explain you side by side. So first of all, z square multiply by z power 4 plus 3z square plus 2z plus 12. So z square times z square will give you z4. You always try to get the first term given here so that you can eliminate it. Then 2z multiplied by z square will be 2z cube. I don't have a term of cube, so I will write it later separately. 2z cube. Then 3 multiplied by z square will be 3z square. Just like in number system we subtract the terms, so I will subtract here also. When I will subtract, the signs will change. So this will cancel out, this will cancel out, and I will get here minus 2z cube. I'm writing this term first because it has power cube. Then I will write plus 2z plus 12. Okay, now I have to multiply z square. Just a minute. So now I have to multiply z square by a number so that I can get minus 2z cube. So what will I multiply z square by? Minus 2z. Okay, so z square multiplied by minus 2z will give me minus 2z cube. Then 2z multiplied by minus, it will be minus 4z square. Z square term is not here. So what will I do? I will write it in the last, because we write like terms underneath. Then 3 multiplied by minus 2z is minus 6z. Now I will subtract the terms. When I will subtract the terms, again the signs will change. Right? So now this will cancel out, and here I will get 8z. But what is this? 4z square. So I will write that first. Then 8z and then 12. Okay. Now I have to multiply by a term so that I can get straight away. What can I get? 4z square. Right? So z square multiplied by what? Plus 4's. Yes or no? Plus 4. So it will become 4z square. Then 2z multiplied by 4 will be 8z. Then 3 multiplied by this 12. And then I will subtract. Again, all the term will cancel out and I will get 0. So it means my other factor is, just a minute, my other factor is z square minus 2z plus 4, right? This one we have already seen here from here, right? These were the roots. So now from this denominator which I have found, I will try to find out the roots. So I will factorize it. But when I factorize, middle term breakup term will not work, right? If I show you, if somebody has confusion, so if I try to do by that method, because 4 times 1 is 4, so it is 2 2s are 4, sorry. No need to write this. You understand how did I do this? Let me tell you, I think there is some mistake happened. Let me do it slowly so that you can understand also. Now see here, when you do middle term breakup, you multiply constant by the coefficient of z square, which is 4. So what are the factors of 4 times 1 is 4 and 2 times 2 is 4. Now which one will give you minus 2? 4 and 1 will give you? No, it will not, because 4 plus 1 is 5 and 4 minus 1 is 3. You can't get minus 2. Similarly, plus 2 minus 2 will give you 4 and minus 2 plus 2 will cancel out. So you cannot do middle term breakup here. So that's why I will go for straight away quadratic equation, right? So what is that? Let's write it here. Z is equals to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a. Now a is 1, b is minus 2 and c is 4. Okay, so I will substitute the value here. Simple plug in the values here and calculate it very quickly. So what it will be? 2 plus minus, it will be what? 4 minus 16 is minus 12 over 2. Okay, so now from here, if I see plus minus, I can write here 4 times minus 3. And you know that if in the root you have two terms, you can write them separately. Agreed? So from here I have root 4 and root minus 3. Root 4 is 2 and root minus 3 is what? Root 3 into what? Root minus 1, right? So root minus 1 is what? Iota, because iota square is minus 1. So iota is equals to root minus 1. So you get this answer from here. So it will be 2 plus minus 2 root 3 iota over 2. Then you can take common 2 out. 1 plus minus root 3 iota over 2. You can cancel it out. So what did you get? 1 plus root 3 iota and 1 minus root 3 iota. So these are your other roots. The 2 were there in the beginning of the question. So I hope you understood this question. You can press like and subscribe button and share it with your friends. Take care. Allah Hafiz.